Hey there, this is Troy Baker, and this is a piece of Schmidt.
Hello and welcome to a Piece of Schmidt podcast. Podcast where we sit around this table and muse the world's greatest quandaries. To my left, Wes Baumgardner.
Hello.
To my right is an empty table.
Chair.
Or seat. An empty seat. Where your host, Piece of Schmidt, would normally be. However, he's in Vegas having fun. And we're here doing this wonderful podcast for you guys. I am your host for this one, James. Today we're going to do weird things. We have toasted chili lime grasshoppers that we are going to eat.
Good. Like that. Good.
I just realized I feel like the lights are supposed to be on too, besides those. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. God damn it, Wes. Yeah, I think that's good. Fuck. I'm going to have to make that shit brighter now in editing.
Man. The light was still out a little bit.
So, we have a little tidbit here from my young adolescence period. Came out in the 90s. I drank it from probably 99 to like 02. It was one of my favorite drinks ever, alcoholic of course. Zima, it's a wine cooler, it's only 5% alcohol by volume, but it tastes amazing. And if you really wanted to spice it up, you dropped a Jolly Rancher on the inside. Most likely watermelon.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking life-changing. I love that shit.
So is this a remake of it? They're like re-released Zima?
It's a limit. You can see on the label here, it says limited release.
Oh shit.
So they're bringing it back. I don't know why. Zima's its own company. It says that it's even bottled by Zima Corporation or some shit.
Questions called Zima Beverage Co.
Yeah, Zima Beverage
Wisconsin.
Co. Yeah, Wisconsin, yep. So, my favorite fucking drink. I love this shit. We'll use it to chase our wonderful toasted grasshoppers.
Good.
And then we'll talk about some crazy 90s shit that we liked. So, without further ado, it's grasshopper time.
Oh good, yeah, let's do this.
It's grasshopper time! I gotta put it up on our derailed Snapchat for everybody to see that the grasshoppers are getting ready.
So this is from a little taqueria Mexican place at Safeco Field.
Yeah, it's a taco stand, basically. And they have great food, because I got like carne asada nachos, and they were fucking hella good. But they have these toasted lime chili grasshoppers, and they're actual grasshoppers.
Yeah, those are grasshoppers.
Those are legit grasshoppers, and we got this for $4.
Wait, that?
Yeah, this little cup was $4. Apparently grasshoppers are expensive. So this is a fan submission that we eat these by our wonderful supporter, Katie Stark, who is going to eventually watch this.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
When I directly send it to her and make her watch it.
And
Bruce, would you like a grasshopper? Hello, my name's Bruce. No.
Stay.
Yeah, so I got a picture of that. We're going to do a little live Snapchat video of it. Of you, because I've already had one at the game.
I don't believe it.
Taking your first one. No, there's a video.
Okay,
there's a video of me eating it. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. How's that taste, buddy? It's not bad, right? It's not that bad. It kind of tastes like paper a little bit.
Flavored paper.
Yes, that's the best.
A little bit of spice to it. You said chili lime?
Yeah, toasted chili lime. And it's amazing. Gonna put that up on Snapchat now for everybody to see. Oh, yeah. Bam. Wes, it is in the universe now.
It's out there?
Yep. Now it's my turn.
Yep.
Let's open up our Zimas. You already got yours open.
Yep.
This will be our chaser. So I'm going to grab a couple of these sub-bitches. And we're going to eat these motherfuckers. All right, I got two. You ready? Down the hatch.
Wait.
We will toast to our subscriber on YouTube and supporter, Katie Stark, good friend of ours. Cheers. Oh, God. It's so weird. Bruce, it's so weird. It is spicy.
You need to make sure you save some of these for Aaron.
He already said that he won't do it.
Oh, pussy.
But the Zima makes it all better.
That tastes like beer.
Yep. But better. It's like a citrusy kind of thing. Citrusy lime, lemon lime.
So this, in essence, is the lightest of beers.
It's a citrus beverage. Just like it says on the label.
Yes, I'm going to say light citrus beverage
Yeah.
beer.
So here's the thing. Here's my story about Zima. So back in my car club days, we went to a spring break in Daytona Beach. And we got we stayed at like a Motel 6 or some shit like that. I can't remember. It was super cheap. And Zima was the shit. Everybody was drinking Zima. We were partying. Other people were climbing in the windows of our hotel. Like, everything was going crazy. And our good friend Michelle, who was my buddy's girlfriend at the time, got super smashed on Zima. And it's one of those drinks you can just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. And then all of a sudden you're sloshed, right?
Oh my god, that would be terrible to get trashed on.
Yeah. A lot of sugar.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like, that hangover has to suck.
So, she got super smashed, and we were all in the hotel party, and we're dropping Jolly Ranchers in, we're fucking chugging these things. And, oh god, I got a grasshopper leg in my tooth. Oh my god, it's terrible. It's so terrible. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, God. So...
Classy.
Yeah. So, she was like, I need another Zima. And then her boyfriend, our friend at the time, was like, you can have another Zima when you can spell Zima. And she was like, no problem. Zima. Z-ma. And then and passed out on the fucking couch. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god, I was dying. Shout out to Michelle and Infinity Card Club back in the day. Those were fun times. Fun times. Hey,
So
no
you
fighting.
said, I have to point out, you said stories about Zima.
Well, we just got hammered on it all the time. But that was one story that sticks out.
So you might have other stories, you just might not remember them.
Yeah. That's a fair assessment. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember a bunch of like movies and TV shows in the 90s and even early 2000s would make fun or talk about Zima.
Yep.
I think in the early mid-90s they were like, oh, let's have a Zima, it's the new drink. And then towards the end of Zima's life, everyone would make fun of it in the show if you ordered a Zima.
Yep. And then the Bacardi Breezers came out.
Yep.
And the Seagram's ones and kind of took the Zima place of everything because they had more flavors and stuff. This was just, I don't know if Zima ever had any other flavors. I don't remember if they did. But
Jolly Ranchers gives it other flavors, apparently.
Dude, if you dropped a watermelon or a green apple Jolly Rancher in this sumbitch, it is life-changing.
I would do the blue raspberry.
It was so good. Well, they didn't have blue raspberry then.
Yeah. But no. I mean, that's not bad. It just, I get the beer taste. I get the hoppy or malty. One of the two.
Yeah.
I think it's
There's definitely some malt, and there's still grasshopper legs in my teeth. And it's fucking terrifying.
It's like, these things you think, like, there's nothing. Like, you bite down into it, and it's literally like paper mache just crushing.
Yeah.
But
But you're eating legs and wings and
you are being a carnivore right now. You are eating something that was alive.
Yeah. Well, we do that every day anyway. We have steak.
Yeah.
So we're carnivores regardless.
No. We're omnivores. We eat anything.
That's true. Even twigs and berries. So, yeah.
We eat food that we feed to our food.
Yep.
We eat lettuce and grains and oats.
So is there any other, like, 90s thing that you can think of that you were super into or thought was super weird?
So there's a couple things from the 90s. Some of them are more newsworthy things that stick out with me because, like, the O.J. Simpson thing.
Yeah.
I was in 3rd grade, and I vividly remember this. We had a vote in class because we were watching the trials in my 3rd grade class.
Wow.
And we had a vote of guilty or not guilty.
Really?
Yep. Memory serves, I voted guilty because the evidence provided to my fucking 3rd grade, so 95.
What about the glove don't fit, acquit?
Oh, I'm sorry. Every fucking other thing there made sense, but no, the glove. Again,
Gloves don't fit, bro.
I was in 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade. Fucking good job, Johnny Cochran.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm a lawyer, R.I.P.
But I just remember that vividly because, that was one of the bigger events of my lifetime. The other thing from the 90s that sticks out a lot was the, I guess, second half, or
How old are you?
I'm going to be 30 this year.
Going to be 30. Okay, so I was 8 years older than you, roughly.
Yeah. Fucking the Jordan dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, being in Seattle, the one time that the Sonics went to the finals against the Bulls, me and my stepdad at the time had a $1 bet per game.
Yeah.
Of who would win, and I would pick the Sonics every game because it's a Seattle team. I wanted to root for my home team, even though I don't give a shit about basketball.
Yeah.
But you didn't bet against Michael Jordan in that time.
Never. Never, ever, ever. What's the matter, Brucey?
Aw.
Are you lonely?
But other things from the 90s, I was the perfect age for Pokemon.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that
I
definitely wasn't.
Oh, what? I'm giving you
I do remember that I was working part-time in a baseball card shop in Florida, and I remember people coming in for Magic cards.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and I was like, what the fuck is this game?
Oh, I was all about that game in the 90s. So when I moved schools from... What? I moved schools from Loon
Wes, take care of me!
So I moved schools from Loon Lake to Chihuahua.
Yeah.
My mom had met her friend Nancy there.
Yeah.
And then one day I went over and hung out with her 2 kids, both older than me. We
plan on eating any more grasshoppers?
No, I'm good. I had 2. I can honestly say there's video evidence of me trying grasshoppers.
Oh God.
They taught me the son Dustin taught me Magic.
Right.
Love it to this day still. Fucking love this game. It's not the easiest game to learn.
Nope.
There's a basic rule set, and then you get into the deep rule set, and it gets fucking crazy. But the art style is fantastic. The cards look cool, and it's fun. It started in 93, 94, I want to say.
Yeah.
Here in Washington, Wizards of the Coast is based out of Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Created by Richard Garfield.
Yep.
Fucking love that shit. But back in the old days of Magic, there a lot of parents didn't like it because there was a gambling component. You would ante cards when you played.
Oh, okay.
Winner kept the cards.
Right.
And parents were like, nope. So they got rid of that mechanic a long time ago.
Huh.
But no, Magic was a big part of my life. I was moderately heavy into Pogs.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Wes, are you ready? Video proof of me eating the grasshoppers. Well, originally. Watch. It's terrible. It's terrible.
With your nachos.
Yep.
No, and then for me in the 90s, again, being my age, fucking Nicktoons at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know kids nowadays, like, I can be that older man, but 90s cartoons, no cartoons today really compare kid show cartoons wise. Batman the Animated Series, fucking Angry Beavers, Invaders, and now those are late 2000s, early 2000s. Rugrats, Doug.
Mine was like Cartoon Express on USA. Man. I was like done with most of like toys and stuff.
Yeah, because the 90s,
By then.
you were getting into high school.
Yeah.
You were caring more about
So I was doing like,
sports and girls.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, another thing I was a big fan of, because me and one of my friends back in grade school, he got me into being a Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Dallas just crushing it for years.
Yeah. The 90s were not very good to the Dolphins either. Well, they were better than they are now.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
besides the Dan Marino years, when has that ever been good for the Dolphins?
Now, we had one, maybe 2 good years from like 97 to 2000 and... When did I buy season tickets? 2008. And then one year they made the playoffs. The first year that I bought season tickets, they made the playoffs. And then promptly lost to Baltimore in the first round.
Because doesn't Dan Marino hold a record for a perfect season until the Super Bowl?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't he have a perfect...
Yeah, they lost in the 84 Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he had won every... that year's Dolphins had won every game up until then.
That I don't know.
I thought the Dolphins had an undefeated season until the Super Bowl.
Well, they had the undefeated season in 1972.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that was
okay.
the perfect season. 13-0 because it was a shorter season back then.
Yeah. And then
It was the New England Patriots that had a perfect season. And then they lost in the Super Bowl to the Giants. Because fuck Tom Brady.
Because Giants suck against everyone right now, except for the Patriots.
Yeah,
they have
cheap ass bitches.
But me and guy at work were having this discussion today. As much as you want to hate the Patriots, and yes, they did cheat, even if you take the cheating out of the equation, they have a fucking stacked team.
Yeah, I know.
And Brady, even not cheating.
But here's the thing, is that you have this stacked team, why cheat?
Because you're Bill Belichick?
But still, like, you have a great team.
Oh, I know.
Why do you have to spy on the fucking...
Jets?
No, the other one. The Kurt Warner team. The Rams. The St. Louis Rams. Why do you have to spy on them?
See, the funny part is, I think wasn't one of their excuses, like, it's not expressly forbidden in the rules that we can't do that?
Yep. So
it's like, cool, guess what's a rule change?
The New England Patriots are probably solely responsible for 5 rule amendments.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I know Dallas was responsible for a couple when T.O. was on them.
Mm-hmm.
No excessive celebrating.
Tom Brady also started the Tuck rule. That was another one.
The Tuck rule?
Yeah, it was called the Tuck rule. It was at another Super Bowl game or something like that. There was some weird rule that he, knew about, and he manipulated it in a good way in his favor, and then they had to amend it. But it resulted in another win for them.
Is it kind of sad that he's now the winningest quarterback in Super Bowl history? Not sad. It was going to happen at some point, but
Yeah.
It's just Tom Brady.
I know. I don't know, I don't know, man. I want to like him. I want to like him, but his team cheats. He knows about it, which is why he got his suspension upheld.
The following year, though.
The Deflategate one.
Yeah. Because he was supposed to be suspended one season. They brought him back because I remember that was my first year doing fantasy draft with you guys.
Yeah.
And my first game was against someone who had...
It's probably Levante.
No, it was Guy.
Oh,
no, it was
it?
Guy. He had...
No, Guy didn't play with us the first year when you played. You played the original year. The year that Katie Stark won the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guy wasn't in there.
Guy wasn't in that.
No, he wasn't even at the store yet.
No, Guy was there.
Nope. It was when you and Aaron went to fucking Phoenix. Guy wasn't there. Aaron was the lead.
Yeah, Aaron had left the position before that.
No.
You sure?
It was right around when you guys went to Arizona.
We went to Arizona in April.
Yeah.
Football season didn't start.
But the draft started in July.
Oh, that's right, because we had the weird issue. We asked why you drafted like 4 weeks early before the injuries.
I drafted super early.
That's right. No, then it was the second season. It was second season because the second season was when they was when he was supposed to be suspended the first time.
Yeah.
The first 4 games. And it was like, okay, cool. I'm playing Guy in the first 4. He has Tom Brady, which means he's not going to play in this game. And then that's when Goodell's like, no suspension. I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of other stuff I did in the 90s.
I drank a lot.
Yeah, see, I didn't.
I tricked the bar that I was going to / pool hall. I tricked them for a whole year by saying that the next year I was turning 21 when I was really only turning 20. So I played there so often that they believed me, and then 6 months into it, my girlfriend at the time ratted me out because she got pissed at me, and then I wasn't able to drink for the rest of the year, obviously, and then they gave me shit the beginning part of the year and called me Virgin Pina Colada.
So you had that nickname for 6 months?
Yeah. And it was my neighbor who owned the place as co-owner. And yeah, that was terrible. So I did a lot of drinking from 99 to 2005. There was a lot of drinking.
Yeah,
and
see,
other things.
like 99, let's see, we graduated in 2005, we started high school in 2001. So yeah, I was not drinking.
Yeah, you were a baby.
I was in middle school.
Your family was probably making moonshine on the farm.
No, there's no moonshine made.
Bruce, what can we help you with? We know you miss your parents. Your parents are not here.
You know, James is right over there.
I'm your caretaker, Bruce. Yeah. You're going to teabag Wes's water.
My water's empty. In the 90s, I just remember, like I remember certain things. Like, McDonald's had my all-time favorite thing on the menu in the 90s, was the Cajun McChicken.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was...
I don't remember that. In Florida, I don't know if it was out here. I think it was a national thing. Do you remember, like, 29-cent cheeseburgers?
Yep.
And 29-cent hamburgers, 39-cent cheeseburgers.
I remember that deal.
Yeah. That was my favorite. Because we'd fucking bust out of high school and just fucking
that's
drive right
that's the equivalent of, like here in Seattle, going to Dick's and getting a bag of Dick's for like $10.
You love a bag of dicks.
I actually, like, their fries are great. I'm going to be a minority here. Their fries are great.
Yeah.
And their shakes are fantastic.
Yeah. What's the matter, big boy?
But I don't like their burgers because you can't take stuff off, and I hate mustard and onions and pickles. But the pickles
is why you've failed miserably at the burger fast food challenge that we did.
Yes, I did.
I never had a Big Mac. I never had a Whopper.
Yep. Baconator was the best one we had there.
Yeah, the Baconator was super good. I like a lot of dumb shit on my burgers, though. I like the Whopper too, and the Big Mac. I like it all. I like it all, Bruce.
I just really don't like the fact that if you go to any burger place and it says it has burger sauce, it's just Thousand Island.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Thousand Island.
Why? It's so good.
It's disgusting.
It's mayonnaise, ketchup, and relish.
Yeah, none of that sounds...
so good!
No. What other 90s shit did I do?
Grasshoppers or a Big Mac?
Grasshoppers.
Are you fucking shitting me, Wes?
No, because that is just paper mache with seasoning on it.
Oh my god, you're eating insects with legs and fucking crawly things.
Do you eat peanut butter?
Yes.
You know that there's an acceptable amount of rat feces and grasshoppers in your peanut butter?
Why?
The FDA allows it because you can't get it all off in the fields.
Ew.
Yep. To be fair, basically all food has that kind of, there's that standard. You just can't, same with bread has some really ridiculous stuff in it too.
Really?
Yep.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Trying to think other events from the 90s that I can remember. The Clinton trial. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That was a bullshit trial. We did have Desert Storm War, though.
See, I was too young for Desert Storm. Ooh, no, you want something that affected me a lot through school, and I think affected you? Columbine.
Oh, yeah.
So, not even a funny story, fucked up story. So, Columbine happens. I don't remember when it happened. 95, 96? A couple years later, I'm in middle school.
Yeah.
Somebody on 420 calls in a threat to the school saying they're going to bring a gun.
Are you serious?
So we had cops and we had bag checks that day at school.
Really?
Yep. In my little community of 2,500 people, we had bag checks.
Wow. That's fucking crazy.
It is, Bruce. I mean, I know. I mean, I'm not like, I mean, I've got facial hair like your daddy, but.
Yo, daddy. We've come for your daughter, Chuck.
Oh, that movie.
I love some
90s.
Beetlejuice.
I mean, every decade has their movies and their TV shows. 90s just had some great ones.
Like...
Well, okay, we talked about this a little bit ago, but some of the best Disney films ever made came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Pocahontas. For me, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Not Disney film, but Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
Reservoir Dogs. Like
Friends. Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, The Drew Carey Show.
Yeah. News Radio. Remember News Radio?
Yeah, that was Phil Hartman's last show before he passed away. I can't say
before he was brutally murdered by his fucking crazy ass wife.
Yeah.
Dumbass bitch.
What's sad is Phil Hartman had potential to be like one of the greatest TV actors ever. Looking back at his body of work, besides Jingle All the Way, I don't know if he would have made it well as a big movie star, but he would have been like the actor who would have done
Jingle
movies.
All the Way was funny. Not Balthazar!
I mean, being wrestling fans, the 90s was the best time.
Oh,
the Attitude Era.
That was probably what I did the most.
Watch wrestling?
In the 90s, yeah, because we would have wrestling parties all the time whenever Raw and Nitro was on.
Yep.
And then we'd have big wrestling parties when we had to pay $60 for fucking pay-per-view events. Thank God for the WWE Network.
It's only $9.99 a month?
Don't start. Don't do that shit.
No, but I mean, you had the birth of the most, and actually they did the math on this. You know what the most single-selling catchphrase is that's made them the most money? Austin 316.
16, yeah.
I
was going to say one of the Rock's ones.
Nope.
Know Your Role or...
No, If You Smell the Rock. Nope, Rock is not on there. Hogan's not on there.
If You Smell...
John Cena's not on there. Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass.
Yeah.
King of the Ring 95.
Yep.
Austin said that cemented his legacy there. And then would go on to have brutal match after brutal
match.
I
saw that interview. Or that promo when he's like, you guys always talk about John 316? Well, Austin 316 just whooped your ass.
Whooped your ass. And Michael P.S. Hayes was like,
yeah.
But 90s, like, we look back at the 90s with nostalgic uncles because we're from there. And there's some great stuff in there. Great TV, great movies. But just like kids of the 2000 generation are going to look back on the 2000s, you have to look at some of the dreck and the terrible shit that happened there too. So Columbine, for example, that tragedy, the day that happened and the president went on TV, no one talks about the fact that we had launched more missiles in Kosovo during any other time in that conflict. Was happened to be on that day.
Yep. Then you had 9/11.
Well, 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, then we had 9/11. You've got something in the 90s that did start that I will admit that I don't think you and Aaron are the biggest fans of, but still around today. South Park.
Oh, South Park? What do you mean? Biggest fans?
No, not the biggest.
We're huge fans.
Aaron wasn't until the recent seasons.
Really?
Yeah, because he didn't like the fact that each episode he liked the new seasons that they're kind of serialized.
Oh. I liked all South. I fucking went crazy when the South Park movie came out.
96.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, 96.
The whole Saddam Hussein devil thing.
Yep.
That shit was super cool.
Dude, that show is still going on. I'm excited. New season should be starting up in a couple months.
But another 90s thing for me was West Wing.
Oh, yeah.
West Wing is awesome. That started in 97.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I thought that was like a 2000 show.
No, it ran through 9/11. So it ended in like 03 because they went 7 seasons.
Yeah.
It was like 97 to 03. One of the cool things they did was they didn't make a big deal out of the whole 9/11 thing, like try to do this big show, incorporate it into it or anything like that. They just did a nice little, hey, this sucks. We need to move on with our lives though. We can't be scared. R.I.P. to everybody. Here's where you can donate, stuff like that.
I have to give credit to, speaking of 9/11, I have to give credit to Saturday Night Live, South Park, and wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling, Raw that happened like right after 9/11 was the first mass assembly of its kind since 9/11.
Yeah.
SNL, I think, had the first live show after 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
And then South Park had one of their best season premieres after 9/11. It's when, it's the episode where they all start in gas masks, like, remember when life used to be normal?
Yeah. I think those were the two things that I watched the most during that, was wrestling and SNL. Because I was firmly watching Dana Carvey and fucking...
Yeah. So anyone out there who hasn't seen 90s SNL, Chris Farley, David Spade, Adam Sandler when he was funny,
Dana Carvey,
Rob Schneider.
Yep. Kevin
Nealon?
Kevin
Nealon.
Because he was doing the Weekend Update then.
Yeah. Norm Macdonald.
Yep.
But honestly, you could have watched it for Chris Farley alone.
Mm-hmm. That was when the iconic Chip and Dale skit came out.
Patrick Swayze Chip and Dale skit. Yep. You had the motivational speaker. You live in a van down by the river.
Yep.
Chris Farley was probably one of the best people to get everyone else to break character just by how funny he was.
Yeah.
Him and John Belushi, man, taken too soon. By their own fault, though.
I know. Fucking drugs, man.
Although, not going to be the best, like, a silver lining to John Belushi passing away was got Robin Williams to clean up.
Yeah, but then ultimately...
Yeah, but...
That sucks, too, because Robin Williams still had a lot of good years left in him.
Probably could have played Aladdin in a live-action movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's something... Like, 90s, I also remember snacks. Specifically, like, kid snacks. Mm-hmm. Squeeze-Its.
Capri Suns for me.
Capri Suns. See, Capri Suns are still around, though.
Well, I know, but they kind of started in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, because Capri Suns...
Ecto Cooler, bro.
Ecto Cooler.
High C Ecto Cooler.
God damn. That was one of the best...
My other alcohol those years was also St. Ives Special Brew. Remember that?
No.
No? Oh, man, you gotta go to a ghetto liquor store for that. It's right next to the 40 of Oldie.
Oh. It's just... what was something else? Weird cereals. Like, we had the Rice Krispie Treat cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Oreos came out with their own cereal.
You want to know what fucking pissed me off in the 90s?
What?
Is they took away Frosted Rice Krispies. And gave us that bullshit, no sugar fit shit. And I had to fucking add sugar to it all the time. And then it would just sink to the fucking milk. And then I'd eat the cereal, then I got sugar milk after that.
See, that's why you eat Frosted Flakes, man.
Well, I did. But I wanted my motherfucking Frosted Rice Krispies, bro. That was the shit.
Fuck your Rice Krispies.
Or Cocoa Krispies was the jam, too.
I still have Cocoa Krispies.
No, I know. But I'm just saying.
No, now it's Cocoa Pebbles.
No, they have Cocoa Krispies, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Becca buys it every once in a while. Or used to. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to, too. Bruce.
Are you done with us?
Oh, Bruce is so sad. Bruce misses his family. He's such a needy pup. Bruce, are you a needy pup? On live podcast, web, television. Bruce is a needy pup. I don't know, man.
See, the one thing I didn't get to do in the 90s because I was too young, but 90s was when, like, all of the paloozas were.
The concerts?
Like some of the bigger outdoor festivals. Ozfest got its start in the 90s. Lollapalooza.
Yeah. I went to Lollapalooza. That was one of the best concerts that I ever went to because I was sort of dating this chick, Christine, who I was like in love with. And we were really good friends too, and then like we never had the chance to date officially or whatever, because either I was with somebody or she was with somebody.
Okay.
And that concert she dragged me to, and I took shots of tequila and then smoked so much weed that I've never smoked in my entire life when Jane's Addiction came on. And because Jane's Addiction was the headliner, but then we had Three Doors Down, we had Audio Slave, we had what's the other one? The 3 Days Grace. We had Head PE.
Was that like right when 3 Days Grace was starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
It's right when Audio Slave was starting too. It was that first album that they did, that Chris Cornell did. Jurassic 5 was there as like the hip hop band. And then Incubus. That was when I saw Incubus. They were hella good. But it was during the Incubus song. What's the one? Dig My Toes Into the Sand. You know that one?
I know the song. I don't know the name.
Yeah. Is it Nice to Know You?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's Nice to Know You, maybe. Something like
Either
that.
way.
And that song came on, and she grabbed me and started making out with me, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then she's like, let's go back to the car. And we went back to the car, and stuff happened, and it was nice.
You fogged up the windows?
Yeah, it was super. It was pretty cool. And a lot of things happened to me in cars. It's interesting.
Well, you were in a car club. I'm surprised like half of your life events didn't happen to you in cars.
There's a lot of fucking stories. Everybody, I had a carpeted, I used to have a truck, and I had a carpeted bed in it with a tonneau cover, and everybody wanted to fuck in the back of my truck.
Okay, at least you had the cover, because we're like, wait, you live in fucking Florida where it rains almost as much as it does here. Why the fuck would you have carpet in the back of your truck?
Well, it had a cover on it.
That's what I think you did say the cover. That was my first thought. Oh, he has a cover.
It was super funny. The first time it ever happened was, I'm at a car club, and my best friend at the time, Chad, was with this girl, Jen, and we're at the car, and I'm waiting for the results of the show, and he had come back, and I was like, where the hell were you guys? And he goes, smell my fingers.
Oh.
And I was like, are you fucking shitting me? You just shoved her vagina in my face. Oh my god. Oh, it was fucking crazy. Everybody wanted to fuck in the back of my truck. It was so weird. And it's funny, because I only did it like once or twice. It was crazy. Man, Florida times. Too much to do in Florida. Easy to get distracted and do weird shit.
Become Florida man?
Yeah.
That
much. Like, we would go to the beach and, like, find secluded spots. Like, I got busted one time. Not fucking, but almost fucking this girl, like, by the lifeguard stand, and then 2 cops walked up on us. And I was, like, throat deep in her vagina. When they walked up, and he was like, you guys you gotta live around here? You got a room or something? And I was like, fuck. I'm like, no, we don't have a room. Like, her parents are home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, you can't do that here. And he's like, you guys need to go somewhere else. I was like, thank you for not fucking with me.
See, I think it's kind of funny, like, doing that on the beach.
Yeah.
Because you went to a secluded area, but it's a beach. It's long, flat, and full of sand.
It's dark. It's 3 a.m, and we were by a lifeguard stand, which is more dark.
Okay.
Right. So we tried to find, because there's no one on the beach at like 3 a.m. unless you're trying to fuck somebody.
Or you're a crackhead.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck yourself.
Back then, Fort Lauderdale wasn't that bad. Now it's terrible. But, yeah, it was fucking funny, man. It was super funny. The late 90s and early 2000s were quite an adventure for me. It was pretty crazy. It's going to be weird if my mom watches this episode. God damn it! Oh, Jesus. Bruce. You big boy. Are you big boy? Huh? Are you sleepy? Well, Wes, you got any more 90s stories?
I really don't.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Piece of Schmidt. If you like what you see, if you have funny-ass crazy stories about the 90s or whatever the fuck, go ahead and leave some comments down below me. And head on over to Facebook and like us, YouTube, subscribe to us, patreon.com/derailed, and support us financially, because that would really help a lot. Like, you don't even know how bad of a new car I need.
You're behind me, buddy.
I know. And Bruce is going to say goodbye, because he's very sad that his parents are not here right now. So, we're going to sign off, and until next time, we'll see you next time.